Welcome back to Backyard Cars. And today, we're not working on this. But we are going to jump in the back here and pull out that mystery small block and see what it is. We probably know, but let's tear it apart. And some people say, measure the bore and stroke. We're going to defeat a bunch of myths. We're going to tear it down and see what we have and probably throw it away. Get your coffee ready. Well, this is what we're after. The old mystery small block. I don't know where it came from. He didn't know where it came from. Intake valves are full of water. But it says 207 right here. And so I assume that's that 14010-207 block, which is early 80s, would match the truck. You know? I don't know. We're going to pull it out. I got to try and get it to a position because I don't think my cherry picker is going to reach all the way back here. Then we're probably going to drive the truck over to the driveway because we're definitely not pulling it out in the dirt. Oh, watch your toes. Let's see if we can't get it rolled over. Yeah. Nope, big girl. Pay no attention to the water. Sometimes that happens when you leave it in the rain. Get a finger in the valve. Yeah. There it is. That makes it all worth it right there. I'm just playing. I don't even know. We got 2 intake bolts here and we got 2 there. Okay, so the back 2 are missing and the front 2 are missing. It ought to be fine. Pick it up from there. Oh, one of the studs looks like it's broke off in the intake. Sweet. That made the intake worth nothing. Let's see if we throw the rope on the other side. It's going to keep it from falling, right? That's what they told me, at least. Ow, in rope school, it just shocked me. The engine just shocked me. Shocking. All right, well, I'm not sure we're going to have the reach, huh? This has definitely got to come up. I'm going to have to move some things and try and slide the old girl back. All right, the sun has come out. The sun came out and moved this, and then nature's sun came out and got a little bit hot. Now let's try and get it out of here, so we can figure out it's going to the scrapyard. Come here. All right, don't fall off. Part of me says just drive the truck out from underneath it. Then the other part says the clutch in the chuck ain't no good. I'm gonna crack. It is what it is, man. Let's take a look and spin it around. Definitely got water in the cylinders. Cylinder heads, extra bolt hole, small gara, you know, 1 tooth. Let's get a look here at our suffix pad. It says 0821 TDF. Bet you don't find that anywhere. Never found a listing for the V's. So, oh, something else up here too we want to point out. It has the front oil galley plug right here. Some of these engines don't have that, and there's a rumor if it has this, it's a 4-bolt main. I'm going to tell you that's only a rumor because I have 2 of these engines. Well, I have 2 small blocks that have an oil galley plug up here with 2 bolt mains. So that's not a giveaway. But, I don't know, we got a fancy intake on it. What do you think? You think we're going 2 or 4 bolt main? Let's spin it around, see if there's any other markings on here. We got an S. Uh-oh. Here goes another one. Another marking that everybody claims is high nickel. 010. That's a 010 block. They're going to say, that 010 right there, can you see that? Probably can't. If you could, it says 010 right there. And then our casting number over here is 14010-207. So there goes all the digicals off of it. You know that some are like, hey, look at the harmonic balancer. That'll tell you what it is. It won't. But there you go. There's a look at the harmonic balancer. Now, oh, here's another one. Let's come back here and look at the flange, because some are like, oh, the crank flange is... Yeah, 400 crank flange looks a little different. We only got 1 notch on this old girl. That looks like a small block 350 to me. I do believe there would be a center pin here if it was a 400. I don't know. I'm just saying. So, what do we do now? You guys make your comments and what it is, and then we're going to pull the intake off and the valve covers off and the heads off, pop the oil pan, do some inspecting. Whoa, Nelly. Stand up a little bit. Alright, well, we had to move because we got rain coming. So I just moved it over here, and we're going to pop the valve cover. And of course, we all know that we're looking at a Corvette engine, right? Of course it's a Corvette engine. Why would it be anything different? I mean, it's my story. I'm going to let it be what it is. Hello, there's another one somewhere. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, we're going to find roller rockers and studs instead of... Come, give it to me. What are you doing? Ah. Boo-hoo. Hoo. Okay, what are the heads? Oh, I can't even read it. 4, 6, 2, 6, 2, 4? Uh-oh. Well, I think that's actually the factory head, because 624, is that what it says? I can't barely see it with my eyeballs. Yep. 624. 624 heads were made from like 77 to 87. I don't know the exact date, but that's in there in the price range. And they were definitely, you know, Smogger style heads, and if I remember correctly, they did have 194 valves, 150 on the exhaust, and there's something else about them. I think that they were a thin casting, right? I don't see no X's in here that would make us think about it. So I'm pretty sure these were prone to like exhaust cracking or something around. I think they crack easy is what I'm saying. And they didn't put nothing in. It's all factory stuff. It's probably a factory cam and lifters. I did steal all my little plugs out of here. I mean, saved me 30 bucks in an hour trip to the store. and we're going to save the intake. And then we're probably just going to roll it over and pull the pan off. Right? No sense. I mean, I'll take that pulley off because it's already coming off. I'd probably take the horns off. But then we're just going to roll it over. We're going to pull the pan off. And if it's a 4-bolt main, well, maybe we'll keep it. But I've already got like 4 2-bolts sitting around. So I'm not keeping another 2-bolt. I only got 1 4-bolt. Sometimes people like them. They want them more than the 2-bolts. But I got enough 2-bolts. I don't need no more. But if it's a 4, we're going to go ahead and do it. Maybe it's got some pistons in it. You know, maybe they did something to the bottom end. Maybe they just put an intake on it and said it's souped up. All right, let's tear it up some more. All right, now I got the bolts out of it. Still feeling kind of tight back there. Oh, we got it up here. Okay, come on off. Oh, there we go. What do you see? Oh, it's surprisingly pretty clean in there, huh? Bet you thought it was going to look worse than that. I'll tell you too, when I was getting the pulley loose, I did turn the engine. Alright, coming in hot from way up top. Look at that water jacket's just full. I don't know, probably had a bad head gasket, and they said, put it with this stuff here and it'll stop it. Ooh, look at that. Oh my lord, it's deep. It's deep in there. Okay. Got some coolant flow issues for sure, I bet. Never mind that, that's factory. But look how clean that is. I thought you for sure thought it was going to be rusty and tore up in there. Should we pull off a head? Why not? Sure. Let's pull off a head. Maybe even 2 now, just to peek in the cylinders. See. I know I'm going too far, ain't I? You want to see what it looks like, don't you? Alright, well yesterday it rained right when I was trying to do the heads. So I called it a day. Now we're out here today after I'd done the normal work, and we're just going to rock the heads off. I got all those bolts loose. I'll knock these the rest of the way loose, and we'll snap the heads off and see what do they look like inside. Are they really 195s, or did somebody do something to the valves? You know, let's just give it a little look with our peepers. Uh-oh. Let's move it. We might have been able to bring this old girl back around. Alright, I guess let's try to get this other side off. I'm not reusing none of this stuff, so I ain't got to number it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm saving on it, because if I come across the small block that just has a bent push rod, I mean, things ain't cheap these days, is what I'm saying. Gotta get in it. Yeah, let me have it. That will bend. Let me have it. Thank you. Jeez, that was a workout. What are we looking like? Oh, Yep. We made a good call. Tearing her down. Can we get a lifter out? Are the lifters mushroomed? I can't even grab one. Okay, I got that one. I did. I moved it. Nope. None of the lifters that I can touch can I get out of that bore. What does that mean? Well, that means the lifters are mushroomed. Do we need to go any further? Let me let you peep at these cylinders. Oh, what do you think about that? That's what happens when you leave an engine, sitting in the rain without covering it up. So, alright, let's look at the other side. Yep. I mean, this here, we could have ran through that. No worries. There's not a whole lot of ring ridge, which is kind of crazy. Even over here, I mean, you weren't going through that. Whew! That's like sandpaper in there. That's probably where it stuck because I got it to roll. As you can see, I rolled it a little bit and then it stopped. So either that one was coming up and stopped, or that one's something making it stop. She's seen her better day. Now the only way we're saving this thing now is if we roll it over and it's got a 4-bolt main. If we roll it over, take the pan off, and it has a 4-bolt main, we're going to stick it in the back. It'll be in line. It'd be the 5th engine in line if needed. You know what I'm saying? Little 60 over, 383 crank. It'd be rowdy. But either way, let's roll it and see what we got. But I knocked off all the pan bolts and I flipped it up and I went into the timing cover and the chain was shot. And there is an 010 here, just like on the back. So now we find out. Moment of truth. Is it a 2 or 4-bolt main? Are we throwing it away or are we going to save on it? What are we doing? Well, Yahtzee, my friends. We got lucky. We finally got lucky. And we didn't just get another throwaway 2-bolt main. Maybe she is a Corvette motor after all. I thought it was funny. Well, today, all of the things that point to a 4-bolt were true. 010, right? This is the first one that's ever happened to me. I got one of those mythical unicorns. Maybe somebody's been in here. Maybe we should run the casting on the crank. What do you think about that? I don't see any. Normally there's like some grinding going on there where the crank has got a clearance. Well, I take that back actually. Looks like we've been scrubbing right there. Okay, well, I don't know. Do we dig in further or did we just say we got a 4-bolt main? It's gonna need machine work, I think. I mean, I'm pretty sure we can't dingle ball that one side. Where's it at? Oh, no way, man. I don't think we're saving that. I just don't think we're saving. It's got no lip, though. I felt so much worse engines. I know. That's what Bobby was saying. He was saying, I told you that was correct. And this time, we got lucky. Now I'm just wondering, did we clearance the crank? Should I measure the stroke? Because, what is this? It looks like it got ground down, or it ground itself down. There goes my crank. Let's Google up on the crank now. What is that? 3932442? And it's a 4-bolt. How do you throw a 4-bolt away? You don't. You don't throw a 4-bolt away. That's where we're at. We got a good small block 4-bolt made. Rebuildable. Maybe. I'd like to do a budget rebuild, but I'm afraid that you ain't dingle ball honing that out. But maybe if you guys want to see it, maybe we try it. Maybe we break it down, put it on the stand, flip it over, look at the bearings, mic the crank, do a little math before we decide. Do we just put it on the back burner, or could we budget save it? I mean, them heads are junk, but they're free, you know? Little whiz wheel, little turn in a blind eye, and we could have a little monster 350 horse. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Do you want to see, do we do anything else with it? Or did we just put it in the back in case? I tried to do a budget rebuild once, and when I tore it down, it had bad ring ridge, and my crank was wallered out pretty bad, and that budget rebuild became a very expensive rebuild that's on the back burner right now. I got a bunch of parts for it, but I just ain't got back to it yet. So does this become the new, can we budget rebuild this? Do we tear it down and see, is this a candidate? I've asked that 3 times. You know what I'm asking. Thanks for watching. Let me know. I'm out. I gotta dodge to get Jess Nicole to start working on. She's a slacker.